Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Foundry. That's right. And on today's episode, we're gonna have flying delivery drones, people. And I mean, they're not like little tiny drones like in other games. These things are massive spaceships. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I'm also a little echoey. I'll explain that. But first, big thanks to recent subscribers as their names are going across the screen. I may have to hang a blanket or something. And of course to live chat, including Mr. O. Yeah, Nightbot, huh? He's a little bit behind the times on that one. He literally made me wait for the answer. That bum. What it call? I tell you. And of course, to all those watching later on, I appreciate very much. Feel free to watch me at 2x speed because your time is precious, and I'm twice as handsome at 2x speed. So you'll really enjoy it. So with that, all the things, I get to push buttons now, and hopefully something like this happens. Yes, that looks good. So if I load the game, hopefully it will load. I don't know what I'm doing. But it will hopefully load and do something. Hey, wow, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, hey, well, it's not totally out in the middle of nowhere. I know what that is. That's a brand new setup. Yeah, of Techium. Yeah, because I'm finally running out back at base, and if we have a look at the map, I had to come all the way out here for Techie War. You know it. Oh, look at this. There's a Xenoferrite one done too. But we'll finish this one off first because this I need this right away. What am I doing? Well, I look like I'm missing a thing here. I am missing a thing. I need one of these. Sure, he says. Just one? Yeah, just one. Yeah, I know. I actually have a few extra that I didn't need, but I only need one of these. Perfectly fine. After that, there we go. See, it starts up. It's perfectly fine. It's all right. Okay, so obviously we're storing rods out here, but what are we going to do with them? Well, we got to get them back to base, and to do that, we need a really big spaceship. I don't know if I got. I don't have enough. I don't know if I have enough platform for this. We may have to get a little. Have to get a little slicey dicey here in a second. In fact, let's do that now, so as I can try to fit this in here. Let's do that. Okay, and yeah, just right to there ought to do it. Okay, we're just borrowing some platform here. I only got 6 on me, right? So I kind of gotta borrow a little bit here. Okay, right up to about here, I guess. Okay, well that gives me 130. Let's see if I can't use the 130 to make this fit. Because of course everything in this game is really big. It's really big. Cargo ship start pad. Boom. Yeah, I did mention the big part, right? About how really big it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yep. Okay. Is that gonna fit on there? I think so. I think it's gonna fit okay. Sure, he says. Are you ready to put it down? Okay. Wow, look at that. That's freaking awesome. That's right. Yeah, we don't do little tiny drone delivery here, people. We do mass cargo ship delivery here. Yeah, you betcha. I gotta hook these up. I mean, I can admire it all day, but you only got 20 belt left on you. Really? I only got 20 belt? Okay. That's not going to be quite enough. Can I make a little belt? Yes, I can. Let's make... I'm going to make 20. I don't know how much I need here. Let's make this happen. You have an infinite map, so how big is big? Well, I know, right? I guess if after a while, I'd probably need to be, like, get pretty big. Okay, so let's come over here. And we'll go in that way. All right, where's number 2 here? Number 2 comes out here, turns like this, goes that way. Nice. Number 3. Number 3 will come out here, do this, and then turn this way. Okay. And number 4. Okay, we'll do this. And we'll turn him this way. All right, that looks good. Okay, so 4 outputs, 4 inputs. You should be good to go, big guy. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and you're stuck. There's 4. All right, now you need 4 inputs. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. All right, looks good. We just need to get from point A to B. You bet. A to B. Nightbot, you always know what to say. I mean, it's almost like you're reading my mind sometimes. Okay, hey, this looks awesome. Let's fly up and around and have a look at it. Of course, we have it surrounded as the drones are doing their work. 4 seems to be the magic number with Tier 1 belt, so that's great. Now, with Tier 1 belts, the magic number seems to be 4 crushers for 8 smelters. So you can see here we're crushing just enough stone for 8 smelters, and away it goes, and life is good. So that's what we got going on there. Hey, look at that. Oh, we'll go look at that in a second. It looks like we're loading up the rods. I don't know if this thing... Oh, yes, it's got one up here. There it is. Look at that. It's loading up the rods, people. That's a good thing. Takeoff conditions, 35% full. We haven't got a destination yet. Well, gosh darn it. We better go get one. Let's have a look at that. All right. Hey, look at this. Yeah, not 1, but 2 of them. Oh, yeah. It looks awesome. This one, of course, is doing the Xeno ore. Now, I didn't get the ratio correct. I mean, I've been experimenting, right? So this has 8 to 8, but I don't really need 4 of these machines. I could cut 4 of these off, and it would be perfectly fine. 4 to 8 for crushing on a Tier 1 belt seems to be the ratio. So I could get rid of 4 of these crushers, and we would still have enough for filling this up. Of course, these are making plates. We like that. And of course, I believe this is ready to go as well, right? Oh yeah, it too is ready. I mean, look at these things. That's awesome. It's awesome. Oh yeah, they're awesome. Yep, we got these guys ready to go. Let's give them some place to go, right? As it's about to get dark. No, I don't do darkness. We're not doing the darkness. I'm not having that. This, of course, is my solar panel farm. I've cleaned it right up. Small power poles have the same limitations as they do in Satisfactory. They can only hold... Actually, they do one better. They hold 5 wires. So you can have 3 out wires, and then you got to have 2 adjoining wires. So that's why we have the telephone poles set up the way they do. But it's not a really big solar setup, but it's kind of like, it's a start. It's a start of something. Of course, this is my my oil facility set up and is working well. In fact, you'll notice all the lines are very full. Oh yeah, they're very full. One thing I did last night was I went a little overboard on trying to fulfill Destiny. Now this line is empty, but I believe that is for... it's for electronics, and the reason that we don't have any of electronics is because you guys are out of blue stuff. Yeah, you're dead. All right, so this is where we need the landing pad at, people. This all has to go. It's a fire sale. Yep, all of this is done. This is no good to us because there's nothing here, and nothing here means nothing works. So let's get rid of all this. We're going to do the big Shift F here. I'm just trying to kind of line this up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a cube here. That's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a cube right there. Now I'll do a Shift F. And we'll do this. Zip. All the way over to here. Boom, look at that. That's how you get rid of that. Sure, he says. Can you do it again? Well, I probably could. If you give me a second, I will. Yeah. We'll do it one more time. Again, we'll get a starting cube here. We'll do a Control or Shift F. We do got to be a little careful with light poles and a few other things. Don't wipe out half of the Yeah, see, you're accidentally going to wipe that out, dude. Yeah, you can't do that. Just take that out of the way, would you? Yeah, you got to be really careful here. Really careful. So let's just do that again. All right, there we go. Okay, and somewhere's around here is probably nice. There, that should clean that up. All right. In fact, that will allow me to do a few little things. You know what? I don't like this darkness bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Darkness. I don't do darkness. Darkness is for the nighttime people. Now, don't get me wrong. I like playing late at night, but okay. Landing pad, he says. Sure. Think you can fit this in here? Okay. Look at this. Not 1, not 2, but 3 lines. 3 lines of inglium ore. Yeah. I mean, I really beefed that up. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're out of platforms here, dude. You gotta go get some. Let's see. Platforms. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's pretty bad here. We definitely need these rods coming in, don't we? Or we're not going to get anything made. You got 933 platforms to fill in this hole and get a platform down. Can you make this happen? I don't know. These platforms are pretty big. Let me tell you. We got to get this tree out of the way. I know that. Sorry, buddy. You got to go. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Another tree, of course. Yeah. Oh, that's a rock. Well, of course it's a rock. Now, I will say one of the smartest moves I did was when I started the game, I found the highest spot and then went 1 higher. If I were to start again, I would actually find the highest spot and go 2 higher. And I think that would really, I mean, not to say I've had to do a lot of digging around in this base, but if I had gone 2 higher, I think it would have given me a little bit more room, without any real need of explosives or anything. But that's a story for another time. The story for this time is target pad. Boom. Oh, yeah. Target pad me, he says. Rotate. I like that. Do you think that's good? I actually think that's okay. 3 there, 3 there. Wow, that's actually really nice. That's really nice. Right, I gotta set a name for this. This is tech. This is tech rods, right? Nice. Okay, so we've set the name. It's online. Loaded, unloaded. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm working on that. Just give me a second. Loading and unloading. Yeah, I'm going to unload. We're going to unload here in a second. This is one of the few times we actually get to use this Mark II belt, which you only have 2 of. But I have a box of these somewhere. Mark II belt. I got a box. Yeah, I don't use them very often, but I do have a box of them. Look at that. There's a box of Mark II belt. And yeah, that's a thing. There we go. All right. So, all right. We're going to have you come out a couple, and we'll have you come over here, and we'll have you turn this way. Okay, and then this guy, of course, is only Mark 1, but you know what? I'll hook him up with some Mark 2. I'll hook him up with some Mark 2 for now, because it's in my hand. Okay, outputs. You're an output. You're going to be an output. We got to go now tell this guy to deliver. We got to go deliver these tech rods, right? Because it's techium, right? That's what the name of this stuff is. It's techium. Yeah, and it makes rods, so we're gonna do tech rods. Upgrade belt. Yeah, whatever. All right. Now I was gonna belt these back, but I thought, you know what? Let's play with ships today, right? Because I mean, these are awesome. I don't need this yet. I still actually, I built this because I built it on standby, and then after I had that done, I realized, oh darn, I'm actually running out of the blue stuff. I should have built this one first. That's why it is actually ready to go. Okay, let's name this one. This is going to be tech or 101. There we go. All right. Oh, I thought that was where that's where I named it. Set destination. No, I need you to be tech rods. Right? Pick up destination name tech rods, right? Oh, he's going. He's going. Gosh darn, I better watch what he's doing. Okay, are you on your way to base? He seems a little lost. Are you okay up there, dude? Okay. Oh, he did figure it out. We're gonna have a look at the space station in a minute. It looks awesome, by the way. I mean, look at this. I mean, the space station. We've repaired it. We've added some modules to it. It's awesome. Yeah, like this is a thing. As I'm following him over. Yeah, it's even got like it's even got new solar panels on it now. I mean, you know, it's looking pretty sharp up there. You bet. All right, so yeah, he's flying over here. Now I'm a little worried about the speed here. And I mean, these things are really big. Like they're really big. So, you know, building 2 or 3 of these things, I mean that's fine, I guess. All right, so he's now here. Yeah, he is now delivering. I guess we'll find out if he's going to be able to go back and forth fast enough for me to do anything with this, I guess. All right, boom, he has landed. And rods are coming out. Yes, there we go. All right, yeah, you do that, dude. You do that. Man, that looks awesome, doesn't it? All right, so the question becomes, unloading dock cargo ship. Well, how long is that going to take? Like I need you to kind of unload and then kind of, you know, take back off again. Because these machines are going to eat all that before you get back. I can see this is going to be one of these things I'm going to have to add probably buffer items to it and stuff. Because, I mean, if he's going to unload it like this and not actually just blop it all in there and go get more, then this is going to be a problem. We can probably take care of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to see something. All right. Yeah, so, dude, I need you to keep unloading. Like, that's not fair. I need to, like, unload all the things. All right, that's fine. Data, what's up? Yeah, I'm going to have to... yeah, I agree. I'm going to have to build a buffer at each end. Now, it turns out I built a buffer at the other end, just kind of in doing so while I was building them. But I really didn't think I was going to need to, like... I mean, this is a really big building. Why doesn't it have its own little buffer? Anyway, I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. Here, do that. Do that. I'm almost tempted now to try and get 2 lines out of it to try and load twice as quickly. That might actually be an idea, Max. Yep. All right. Let's try and do that then. Do that. We'll do this, and we'll do this, and darn it. Give me this. Rotate. Yep, do that. Rotate that in. Okay, I'll deal with you in a second, mister. Just give me a second. Okay, I need you to do a thing. I need you to rotate this way. I need you to come out one and rotate that way. Okay, so now for these two. I need you to come out this way, turn this way. I need you to come out this way, turn this way, and do this way. All right, let's get a bunch of inner inputs on that. Okay, do that, do that, do that. All right, so at least we can get this stuff. Oh, don't know what I was thinking there. Outputs, people, outputs. Rotate, rotate. Okay, there. That way we can try and at least unload this twice as fast as it's trying to put out. And then I guess I got to put outputs here too, right? Okay, it's a little tight, but we'll make it work. There we go. Nice. Okay, so hopefully he can get unloaded and get out of here a little faster. Yeah, like that's what I want. Like unload now, like yesterday, and then get out of here. Meanwhile, yeah, fill these right up, and then go do things. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so now I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to clean this up a little bit. What I'll do is I'll probably even put more lines on here to empty these boxes out as fast as possible, right? As long as he can get back here before the... Now, this isn't really a good test, right? Because unfortunately, he unloaded like, 400 rods before we made the change here, right? So we'll see how much of a buffer there's going to be here. But let's go talk to Jeff. Yeah, Jeff's got a thing on his head. So let's talk to Jeff and see what we get to say. Jeff, what do you got going on, buddy? I know you haven't talked to me. I know we've been doing science. We've been doing stuff. What do you think? Yeah. Well, I'll pet you first. Yeah, you're awesome, buddy. Yeah, you know it. Okay. Assembly lines.
This is it. If we melt down the Thermalite bars, we can convert them into highly functional sheets. Thermalite has become the galactic currency because it's both incredibly firm and lightweight, a trait that will come in handy for robot production. Now is the time to go big.
Oh, yeah.
We need to construct a full-featured assembly line to mass-produce the robots our clients request.
Okay. Complete research, assembly lines. Did I not do that already? Probably not. Okay, well, let's have a look. Cargo ships, assembler 3. Complete request assembly lines. Is this what... I'm assuming this is part of this tree here or something. Well, I guess we need the kind of ore scanner stuff. I don't really need new explosives. Maybe some large power poles would be nice, I will admit. But at the same time, it's not really my excitement bag. Let's go for new ore type. Like this new textilite ore veins. And then maybe we'll go for this ore scanner, underground mining, and then we'll just keep pushing on towards something here. Oh, there's assembly lines there. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have to move our way down this way anyway. Thanks there, Jeff. We'll talk. All right. So, let's just keep an eye on this for a second. How you doing? Yeah, so now this is empty, right? But where is he at, is the question. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more outputs on these boxes. Because I want him emptied so fast. Alright, let's see about trying something here. I got 2 inputs on that side. The thing is that I put this like one too close, really, because I accidentally waste one here, right? Because I need to get one out. I wonder if I could sneak it out that way. Yeah, probably. Can you do it that way? Just a second. Well, of course you're going to try now, right? All right, first of all, let's take them out. Give me the Mark IIs. No. Give me the Mark IIs. Put them in the drop slot there, big guy, so you can just use your numbers. All right, there we go. All right, let's do this. Can we get... can we expand this enough without me having to move this thing over here. Okay, so... Okay, do, and then do. Okay, blah, blah. Okay, so now I can get you in there. I know it's an invalid connection. I'm working on it. Sure, he says. Okay, and then I do this, and then I do this. That should work. Okay, 1, 2, and then... Alright, let's go get some more connections here. So we got 2 input connections there, 2 input connections there. There's my 2 outputs there. But now if I come over here and I put in 2 more, it should be right. I've got 4 boxes of 4 inputs on the other end. But we can add even, well, I can add more, but the machines won't do anymore, right? I've got 4 sets of miners on the other end. So, let's go. I've got to get around these stairs. And it turns out that works out all right for me anyway, so I can do that. And then do this, do that. There we go. And turn this way, do that, and intake, intake. Okay, so now we can do that to the other side. Really hope he comes along soon. I didn't think it would take that long to load him. I've got 4 inputs loading him on the other side. I forgot to hook something up here because there's only 3 belts. 1. Oh, yeah, okay, I see which one I did. Outputs. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now for this guy over here. Let's see. You got to come out at least this far to get around the staging. Okay, and then somewhere around here. I'll take it. A little messy, but I'll take it for now. Okay, do all the things. There we go. And these are going to be inputs. There's 1, there's 2. Okay. Oh, he's back. Gee, he snuck right by me. Sure. Okay, so he's spitting out rods. Oh, you forgot 2 over here. Outputs, output, and output. All right, yeah. So empty out, dude. Empty out as fast as you can. Go to this. How fast is he emptying out now? Oh, boom! He's already done. Like, yeah, that's what I want, dude. I want you gone. Yeah, do that. So, yeah, that almost filled the box. Wow, this one's already done. Like, yeah, I may need 2 ships per area. Okay, well, first of all, let's get rid of the ugly nighttime features because that just drives me crazy. 1 more. There we go. There. It'll be daytime here in a minute. You can fly in the ships? No way. Dude, we're going to try that. That'll be awesome. I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. Nah, I mean, these are just drones, right? I doubt you can fly in those. But, I mean, yeah. Yes, please. In fact, let's have a look here. So, obviously, we are going to run out eventually of this, right? And that's bad because that means we won't have any of this left. So what we are going to have to do is we're going to have to take this out, put a landing pad in here so as we can hook up this material here. And I hate to say it, but I don't really have a really good way of... I'll have to clean this up a little bit, I guess. But obviously, we can cover a lot of this up, and then we'll be able to deal with that. So, yeah, like, what do I only have... I think I only have, like... yeah, so these are concrete furnaces for gravel. Oh, that stinks, because they'll have to come out or move. I'll have to move them somewhere else. Steel is here. Yikes. Yeah, that's going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. Yep. Have I only got like 2 rows of plates being made? Is that what I'm doing here? Input, output. Yeah, well, there's 1 row. And then there's these 2 rows. Okay, so I do only have 3 rows. I have these 2 rows here, this row here. So these 3 rows would come out. The concrete would have to move. I would... these are this isn't concrete, this is gravel. But what I'd probably do is I would probably move the gravel over here in behind this and put it right about here somewhere. Then I could clean this up, take the 2 gravel lines out, take the 3 of these out. This line has never been used. This line has just been sitting here. I always thought I was going to put a 4th line when we actually had Xeno over here. I never did hook up that line, so this is the actual concrete line here, and this of course is steel here. So I will have to do something with this. Science is actually working really good here. I mean, the science area works really, really good. It is getting a little tight, and with a 5th science on the way, I guess I'm going to have to bring it down this ramp here, this area here, to get into these 4 machines. But I mean, the science area has been working so good. I really don't want to mess it up, you know. And so I'm trying in almost every case to not mess it up. But at the same time, I guess I still have a problem with technium rods, with the rods, right? Because this is bad. Like, that's empty. What do we got going on here? This side still has 800 rods, which is fine. But anyway, it is what it is, I guess. I guess I should go see how fast it's loading on the other side. Okay, texelite veins, huh? Well, let's see what that does. Okay, bloop bloop bloop. Okay. Things. Suppose I have to be within range of something. Sure. Is that what the mystery ore is up here? Yes, it is. Tecolite ore veins. So that's what the mystery ore is up there. And I think there was an unknown resource down there. Yeah, there's the second one there. All right, so that was that one. I wonder what this is, because it didn't discover this. So I guess it's going to be the next one on the list. All the way down here. Nope, this way, this way. I'm assuming that's going to be you. Technium ore veins. Unlocks ore scanning. Well, I already got that. I already scanned this stuff. Unlocks a new ore on the ore scanner able to locate. I don't understand that. Oh, actual veins. You mean like for like underground mining veins? Oh, wow, this is interesting. So, boy, I guess I'll have all the things. Let's actually go stare at the radio tower here for a second. This is actually looking really good. So I've got level 2 solar panels. Level 2. These 2 are expandable forever, right? You can add more and more panels as you want. And for each panel you add, you have to add more panels because to expand the cargo bay, you have to have more power. So it's not like I need to do anything with this at the moment. Station view. Wow, look at that. Fancy. Yeah, that's right. I built that. That's right. Yep, I built that. Sales. Yay, you sold me some stuff, and I sold you some maintenance drones. And then that's fine. So that's a thing, and that's, of course, there it is up there. Looks good. It's for the it's for the unlimited ore. Oh man, I like that. Unlimited ore. Yeah, that's, now we're talking. Really? That spaceship still hasn't come back over here yet? I am very surprised. What is that? Okay, I don't know what that is, but we're gonna have a look at it. Is it a drawing problem? Oh, it's not a drawing problem, it's just a distance problem. It's the shadow of the platform and the way it drew it as I was flying to it. Okay, well, as long as there's not... Oh, okay, he's on his way back. I was gonna say, there's no way I missed that guy. I guess he kind of does fly really high up there, right? Sure, he says. Okay, put this thing on the ground. Yeah, so unfortunately, he has to be landed. So you can see here on this side, we actually have all the bars in the world ready to go, right? Like, I mean, we can load all the bars. But now knowing what I know, I may actually do a few more things here. And instead, you know what? I'll let him pick up on this one. Because the other thing I want to know is flying. I want to know how to fly it. Yeah, that's a thing. I think he can get in the back, right? Oh, yes, look at this. Yup. Oh, yeah. This is a thing. Dude. Well, there's a robot already in here, and he's flying it. I guess I can just be a passenger, right? Yeah, what I'll do is, as well, I want to take a trip on the spaceship. I want to go for a drive. So, I guess what I'll do is I'll fly over, because we're going to fly over. You better not crash us, dude. I'm just saying. But yeah, we're going to fly over, and it's too bad, like, you couldn't, like, there isn't a counter on here to see how much ore we've got on board or anything like that, right? That'd be awesome. But I mean, I'm assuming we'll take off as soon as we're ready. It's too bad I can't see outside this window. Dude, you're really pushing your luck, buddy. Because if I could see outside the window, I could have a look at the counter out there and see if the ship's full or not. And my luck, as soon as I get off of this thing, it's going to take off. That's where I am. So, yes, at the very beginning of the stream, I said I might sound a little echoey. That's because in 2.5 weeks, I'm getting the house painted. The interior of the house is getting painted. And, of course, to do that, I basically have to clean out every room and, you know, I have to clean out all the rooms so as when the painters arrive, they can go into each room and they do the thing and they paint, right? So for the next 2-3 weeks, I'm actually quite busy cleaning out all the rooms. Well, actually for the past few days, it's been my office that I've been cleaning out. And are we taking off or not? Oh, dude, don't you dare step off of this thing, because you know the second you do, he's going to take off. But these things have got to be loaded by now, right? I mean, it seems like it's taking an awful long time to load this ship. I mean, you know? So, anyway, really, dude? Really? I know the second I step off of this thing, it's going to take off, because I don't know if you can actually fly in it. I think he's stuck in mode until you get off. Right? Which, finally, holy smokes, there we go. Woo! Oh yeah, this is the bomb. What do you think, buddy? Are you driving it or what? Oh yeah, this is awesome sauce. Yep. It's too bad I can't bend down. Can I look out the back? I can look out the back. Oh yeah, that's that's really cool. Of course, the drawing distance sucks. I could go into the cheat menu and increase the drawing distance, I guess. But I mean, I'm just happy to be flying around up here. Oh yeah, this is so awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely have to increase the drawing distance. That's a thing that's going to have to happen. That's a thing, because we're way above the line now, right? I mean, we're way above 255. So I mean, I don't know if the game would be upset with me if I jump out or what's going to happen. But anyway, we'll fix all this here in a minute. Yeah, I'll upgrade all the belts over there to Mark II, and all that stuff. Okay, so here we are. We're coming in for a landing. Boom, and that's awesome sauce. That's just so awesome. Yeah, unload all the spaceship stuff. Right? You guys are unloading all. Okay, let's go. All right, that was my fun. I had a great time. Must admit, I was a little doubtful that ship was going to go anywhere. I thought maybe me being on it was like breaking the Matrix or something, but it finally did leave. Okay, so now we'll come over here. We'll see if we can't fix this up to go faster, right? But in the end, I may end up having to put in 2 of them, right? 2 of them for every station, just to, keep them flying back and forth, to have them going faster. That might be a thing. So this over here, as I mentioned, this was my first attempt at it. Everything is great. There's nothing wrong with this. But I used too many crushers. Once again, you only need 4 crushers for 8 smelters, right? So, and of course, I will now have to update my design up there a little bit to load and unload a lot faster. So while he's messing around over there, let's see if we can't fix this up over here. Get this loaded up as fast as possible, right? Let's see. You probably should take that, and we'll turn this way. Okay, and then do this, and then turn this into that. Okay, and then do this. We'll upgrade that. Rotate. You can go this way. Rotate this way. No, we're out of belt. Okay, well, listen. Put Mark 1s in there for now, at least, and then I'll come back and I'll upgrade them to Mark 2s later. Okay. At least the infrastructure will be in place, and then I can deal with that. Because I want to get this hook back up while he's still far away, right? Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. All right. So we need an output here. I need an output here. I need 2 inputs over here. Oh, nice job on that. Yeah, go. Yeah, do this. 2 inputs. Rotate. Okay. So 2 outputs, 2 inputs. 1 extra belt. Okay. So I'm going to need to do that. I need to do this. I need that and this, and I need you rotate. Do that, and you can be an output. Okay, and then we'll make this one go the other way. Yes. Let's do this. It's gonna get a little squeaky over here. No. Sure. I hadn't really planned on making this any wider. Do I need to make it wider? No. Because I know somebody's going to say, you don't need to have your belts on stuff. I'm like, yeah, I know. Okay. And in fact, here, look, see, someone's going to be really happy with me now because now I won't put my belt on anything. There we go. There we are. And let's get the other one. Okay, and turn it this way. Now, the reason I'm trying to take the end ports here is that maybe one day I might actually try to hook up even more ports to this, but it all depends, I guess. Inputs. I need a second output. Okay, so that's now 2 outputs and 2 inputs for all these, and hey, guess who's back? He is. And how's it doing? Well, it's loading up pretty fast, I will say. A lot faster than I expected this time. Looks like it's about 1 second every percentage. So every 100 seconds, it's going to load up and then swing over. Now I know that you know and I'm at peace. You know that I know that you know that I know, and we're both at peace with it, okay? And you will, and that block will always be for you. That one missing block will be for you. Oh, he's gonna take off. Oh, darn it! Told you I would miss him. Okay, well, it is what it is. All right. I guess I'll just go over there and do it the old-fashioned way. I'll get in and go over and get it. Meanwhile, yeah, like these are going to be running for some time, right? Techium doesn't get used nearly as much as the other one, but I mean, I could always hook up, like I could always do some fancy footwork here and hook up a second platform if I really think it's going to be needed. Meanwhile, this is not needed yet, but I guess we should try and prepare for its upgrade now, so as it's ready to go. And this one is going to be pretty tight. Yep. Yep. Thanks. So let's fix this one up now, because then I can just come over and fix and upgrade all the belts on this one to Mark II as well, right? So do that, do that, do that. Looks like I left myself just enough room to get down there with that. Zip. There we go. So now you can actually have this. Okay, looks good. Looks good. And we'll give you an output for that. And I'll give you an output. So that's 2. Okay. Wow, that's just straight across, Max. Well, that works out well, I guess. Okay. That's 3. Okay. And do that. Just looking to see where I've got. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Rotate this way, rotate this way, rotate that way. You only got, what, 86 belts left? Be a little careful here, dude. Okay, rotate, rotate, rotate. Okay, and then rotate, rotate. Okay, and then stick that right there. All right, we need 2 inputs. I need 1 output for here. Inputs, outputs, inputs, outputs, and outputs, and you need to finish this. Okay. Nice. All right. There's 1, and yep. Try again. There we go. There. At least now what we'll do is I'll go get a bunch of Mark II belt, and then I can just upgrade all the belt. That way we can hopefully load up in a little faster. Woo! And I'll also share, I believe the upgrade is already done on my radar jigger thinger. Radar jigger thinger. Yeah, that's a thing. That's the thing. That's what I call it now. The radar jigger thinger. Yeah. I'm sure that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. My radar jigger thinger, I think, has 2 items on it now, right? There we go. Yes, it does. I upgraded it. It's got 2 things on it now. So it's got 2 radar jigger thingers on it. You put outputs on the last one. Yeah, I'm sure I did. But I mean, I got to go back over there anyway for upgrades, so we can do that. Now, that other station isn't being used at the moment, right? So we're kind of okay there. So that's 550 belt for Mark II. That should be fine. That should be more than enough belt for that. Yep. Do that. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. We'll just get right past that whole darkness thing because it's boring. I mean, you know, in moments of it, I'm okay with the darkness. Like, I'd be okay with the darkness if it was shorter. Like, I don't mind the darkness for a short period of time, but okay. No active research, he says. All right, well, we'll look at that once I get over here, right? I want to upgrade all this guy's belt to Mark II so I can get him up and running. Okay, there we go. That's right, we gotta get you loaded faster. Okay, so take this out, put this in. 5. Boop, boop. Yeah, upgrades, people, upgrades. Boom, yes. Load all the things faster. Faster uploading times. Yep, there we go. Is that all upgraded now? Yes, it is. This is not set up to do Mark II. But is that necessary? I don't think so. Yeah, like, see, he's already gone. These still have 1,200 in them. Still have 1,200 in them each. So as long as we get him loaded faster, I think that's really the important part. This gives these guys more than enough time to reload this. Yeah, like, this is going to be totally reloaded before he even gets back, right? Okay, so let's go put Mark II on this over here. Because you think I put outputs on the inputs or inputs on the outputs, or I did something wrong. So we're going to check it. All right, so we have 4 inputs, 8 outputs. That looks good. Did I mess it up over here? No, I got 2 inputs there, right? And then these 2 I didn't even change, so they're all inputs. And then this one over here is all, yeah, here it is. Yeah, I broke it. Yeah, it's broken here. Yep, broke it here. Yeah, you're not going anywhere there, buddy. You need inputs. There we go. So if we upgrade the lines here, there's 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm assuming I'm getting all that belt back, right? 79. Yeah, so it looks like I do get the Mark I belt back. All right, well, that's fine. Okay, so that upgrades Mr. Xeno's spaceship, which we don't have a purpose for yet because I'm still mining Xeno actually in the base. And these were more around research requirements, not really around that. So we should now go check to see. I'm very might need actually, like I said, a second set of space guys to do space things. But besides that, oh yes, we're going to check that research. Okay, so he really wants me to go to, like, assembly lines, right? So I guess we better do that. If I do a scanner now, like does it actually, like, come up on the scanner, or what am I looking at here? You know, like, I mean, there's stuff on the scanner. There's all kinds of stuff on the scanner. Mineral rock. Okay, yeah, here we go. So this is a xenoferrite ore vein. 17 drill points. Telelike's ore vein. 13 drill points. All right, so that's actually a very interesting thing. These drill points, right? I'm assuming. So I'll actually show you that because we got one of these on the surface. You got to go this way. All right, so let's. No, I know it's an invalid copy type. By the way, I've gotten better with copy paste. I will say. They are used with the miner. Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, we'll just we'll fly up here for a second. Right? It's right there. Yeah. So if I swing over here. Oh yeah, it's just awesome sauce. Yup, makes me happy. That's right, dude. Yeah, faster is better. You keep doing things. Let's see how many are in the box since you just took off. All right. So he... Okay, so this box is so full he can't even empty that line. That's great. So the question is will he get back before this box empties out? That's a good question. It's going to be questionable, but I doubt it. Meanwhile, I could maybe, I'm surprised about this. Well, I'm not. This only has 3 machines on it. This has 6. So this has 6 plus that line of rods actually takes care of science for us. So that line of rods is doing so much more. So I could actually take this box here and kind of cross-feed it into this box. If I find this box just can't keep up, that's probably what I'll do. Because I just need to add more electronics here is what I want to do with it. Meanwhile, we'll go stare at this new... I found this ore already. I actually found it the other night on adventure in here, because that's the thing I do. Because at late at night, I'm building things, I'm doing things, I'm seeing things, and at the same time, I'm doing a little exploration, and boom, this here was here. We're here, right? Yes, we are. We are here, and boom. I don't think I can drill it now. Yeah, this part of ore vein cannot be mined. Use a handheld scanner to find a suitable drill point. Really? Will it do that now? So yeah, we're sitting on this stuff, but I'm assuming that's what I need the drill for. I mean, because it's crazy, right? Because that's just a piece of dirt. Yeah. So I'm assuming this is what I need the drill for, is to actually get at this stuff. I think you can research your final goal and then go all the way to the goal. I kind of wondered about that, right? Like, for example. Like let's say I had clicked all the way down to assembly lines. Would it be smart enough to do underground mining, CPU production, and then assembly lines? I'd thought about trying it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know. I'd already kind of confused myself with the research already because I'd already pushed myself a little too far. And so I've been kind of I really slowed down on the research so as I could get a better grasp of where everything was going. I was researching so fast that, Jeff over here was losing his mind with question marks and exclamation points. And, this is a really good test. Get down here. He's just arrived. So we are getting here, looks like just in time for him to stock back up, which is groovy if that's the case. Meanwhile, this guy is full and can't unload or use these 4 lines for unloading. So what I'm going to do, I am going to do this. Just 1 line, though, I think. Output. And 1 input. There. That way, it kind of allows this guy to unload on this side as well. And kind of evens this out a little bit. And allows this box to load up a little faster. Here, that will hopefully, and this hopefully will allow him to unload faster as well. Okay, looks good. I was gonna, well, yes, I guess I could do the 2 lines, because again, this guy is only doing 3 machines. I guess I could do 2 lines. Zip, and 1 output, 1 input. Yeah, it looks good. All right, so that should unload him faster enough. At the same time, I don't want to unload him so fast that the other side doesn't keep up either, right? Because then he'll be forever getting back here. We just, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to do this whole, I want him to fly back and forth and actually, like, you know, kind of have a nice balance to it, right? So this is at 1600 now, and so is that, right? So this is actually a really good number. Yeah, like, they're really nice. They're very balanced at the moment. You know, but that's good. That's what I want. I want a nice balanced number. I do want to add on to this, so I actually should do that while I'm here now, because this was one of the first. This is one of the reasons why we've done this little thing. Is I'm really low on electronics all the time. I need more electronics, so I need to up my electronics production, and so to do that, this was a two-purpose day. One, flying spaceships, because flying spaceships are awesome. I mean, you know, awesome, right? Cargo ships, yeah, awesome. Two, I need more electronics. So this is more kind of the thing we need. So we'll put it right here. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. You are my electronics. Okay, you're my wire. And you're my electronics. Okay, wire to electronics, wire to electronics. This means I need 2 outputs. Oh, you're doing this all with Mark II belt, you silly man. It doesn't really matter. It's, you know, not for this part anyway. Okay, you need 3 pickups. Here, you got 200 bell of this. Let's switch this back over. Okay, so back to 0. You need some pickups. So that's an input. That's an input. That's an input. Okay, these are outputs. Sure, you're an output. And then you're an output. Right, you're all doing things now, right? You're doing things. Yes, you're doing things. You're making wire, and you're doing things. No. Right, yes. You're making wire, and you're doing things. Okay, yes. Okay, I almost messed myself up. Yes, there we go. All right, and look at that. It's putting out just enough. It's putting out just enough that it's making it just to the end of the line. That's perfect. Perfect. Aw, yeah. That's what we want right there, people. Right, so now you're down to 700. You're still at 1600, but that's not a surprise because... See, now I've got too much coming off, right? This is what I didn't want to do. I don't want too much coming out of this line. Right? So now I got to take this one back off. It's a fine balance, people. It's a fine balance. You know, we need this to empty out, but at the same time, we need everybody emptying out. Yes, you get all the rods. Yeah. I mean, yes, you got to feed this guy over here, but at the same time, you know. Oh, wow, I forgot to hook 2 up. You're a bum. These guys have never been putting out. There we go. All right. Well, that definitely blew up. I kind of blew that up. Anyway, no, that will help. That will help it out. Because we want this to be like a 4-to-1 ratio. I only want it taking from this box if it's really necessary. So that's 1600. That's 1600. He's trying to unload, right? Yeah, he's still unloading, and we've got 2 full boxes down there. So that's perfect. And these are making it just to the end. This is a full line. Of course, this guy's going to take one every once in a while, so that's perfectly, that's okay. I'm all right with that. And these are coming out full. And look, I even have 70 in the box. That's perfect. Makes me so happy when things work right. Okay. In fact, let's take a quick scoot over here. As mentioned, I did upgrade this. I never remember all the names yet. The Iglium. the iglium lines. As you can see here, they are full lines now, and that's because oil was desperate for it, and at the same time, steel was always short. So now with 3 full lines, steel gets all the techlium it wants, and so does the oil lines. This is good because now as you can see, when we started the stream today, this line was empty, right? This was bad because I needed these. I needed all these, electronic parts. Now this line is full all the way, which means it's getting through all the requirements of the mall, then getting past here and getting all the way over to oil, so as it can keep making all these energy cells and all the wonderful things over there. That's perfect. Let's have a look at what the space station is giving me for sales. Before we go check out this next thing. 673 is what's in storage. And I'm just literally feeding that straight in. Is what I'm doing there. I wonder if I put a box in here, wonder what that would do if I stick in a box. Is it going to lose its mind or what? I could just throw in a box. Okay, well, let's do that. We'll give it a box. Turns out I have a box right there. You put a hole in the ground, you goof. There we go. Okay, so input and output. Now, it's great that we're taking it out here for science, right? I guess we'll see what happens here shortly. I guess we should have a look at that wonderful little dingy sound because that means I did a thing. So, ferrite sheets. Let's have a look at these. So they're done in the electric arc furnace. You get liquid ferrite and ferrite sheets, tier 1. Okay, so I guess we gotta get ready to set this up to do a thing, right? Yes. Sure. CPU production. Wow. All right. CPUs, Texelite wafers. Wow, that looks really big. Something tells me that's what I'm going to be doing on the next episode. Okay, well, I guess you better hit the button. Yikes. All right, well, you're unloading. Sure. I don't know how this actually works, except I guess I would go up to the radio tower and say, hey, buy more of my construction drones or something silly like that. In fact, I've got that shut down at the moment, I think. Yes, I do. And that's just because, it costs money to build robots. So, we have other places to put that stuff. Let me see. Yeah, so we're not summoning any robots in here. How many do I have in here still? None. Oh, wow. Gee, that's not good. Oops. I guess I better let some robots go on because we're gonna need some cash. We need some more of them bars, right? As much as it pains me. Well, this is why you went around and set up all this new stuff there, Max. You did that so as we could have this stuff. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need a dedicated robot thing eventually. This whole setup here for science, it's working fine for the size of it, but I guess one of the things I'm really planning on is setting up more of them dedicated landing pad / smelting facilities, and then using those to set up dedicated smelting areas. Things like, fully dedicated steel setups, right? This is all fine and dandy for science, but I would like to have fully dedicated assembly lines, just like Mr. Roboto wants me to do, right, Jeff? Yeah, I know, right? Why you got the what do you need to talk about? Underground mining. Yeah, okay.
A more advanced form of mining? Ore veins buried deep? Underground mining sounds exciting. Let's get started on that project.
Carl, what do you think I was going to do? Just hang out, right? do nothing? Sure, I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that, buddy. Okay. It's okay, Jeff. I got the message. It's all cool. We just ignore Carl. He's a goof. Anyway, so nevertheless, let's see. I did want to go over here. It's a little bit of a short stream today because I do got to get some. I am in the middle of shipping stuff to an offsite facility to store for a couple of weeks for this painting project. So I do have a truck showing up here shortly to pick up some boxes. In fact, he should be here in about 15 minutes by the looks of that. So we are gonna have a slightly shorter option today, but that's all right because tomorrow, yeah, give me the sun back. Yeah, thank you. So you notice here 4 lines all the way through back to the mine back over here. One of these lines is specifically dedicated to power at the moment. But the other 3 lines are dedicated to oil and steel, and that is, and in fact, the way it works is all 3 of these lines go through the steel element, then combine together as one line back for oil, right? You can see here, totally did a full cleanup all the way around this thing. And so, of course, they get full access to it. Looks like we've got a lot of ore here for some time. So not too worried about running out of this, you know, and I mean, this will probably be the last time I ever be able to, well, I don't know if it will be or not. Yeah, this will probably be the last time I would ever run raw ore directly like this to the base. Like from here on out, what I'll probably do is I'll probably set up like another flying station, but just for techium. Now, my only concern around that is power, right? I can see that this drone stuff, right, could be a big hassle when it comes to power because power is power and losing power is really bad. So notice that these techium or ignium deposits are right by the water. I am very tempted not to be shipping them around. Now, stuff like way over here, yeah, put that on a ship, ship it around to steel. I am perfectly fine, but I am also prepared to leave these ones alone for order and stuff. Let's actually go on a trip. That's what I can do for the last 5 minutes of this. Where do we want to go? He says. Well, I say, as my radar is literally losing its mind. I like. Well, I mean, there's like a jungle trees over here. I'd almost, you know what, we'll circle down this way, and then we'll circle up this way, and we'll end back up over here to my landing pad to wrap up the stream. All right, let's do it that way. All right, so it looks like we got some sort of jungle trees here. This is actually pretty cool. And then it comes right out from jungle trees into pine trees, because of course that makes perfect sense. You gotta like pretend worlds. Pretend worlds are awesome, because you can have 2 biomes. You can have a snow biome and a desert biome right beside each other. It's great. I mean, they only did that in Minecraft for over 10 years. There's no problem with that whatsoever. It's perfectly fine, I think. Right? Let's have a look here. So we're moving down here. It looks like we got a little bit of water. This is a mountain. Oh, yeah. This is how you do it, right? Too bad I couldn't put my radio tower up on this. But, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of mountain here. Holy smokes. Could you imagine trying to build on this stuff? Man, what a headache that would be. That's for sure. Very cool, though, that they did put in, like, these big, huge gullies. I remember when they first put them into Minecraft. Man, everybody was so excited over that, weren't they? Is this my first... Oh, no, we've seen some dirt stuff up here. This I wouldn't call it desert. Don't quite know what to call it. It's kind of like a mesa. I'll call it mesa material. Yeah, let's use that as the term. We'll call it mesa material. It's kind of deserty, but it's more like, yeah, I mean, they even have little mesas on them. Look at that. See, that's a mesa right there. You know, anybody who's ever played Indiana Jones on the Atari 2600 knows what I'm talking about. As I've now dated myself really badly now. So we'll fly this way. Looks like we got a river. I might as well just follow this river. straight across. Okay, so there's texelite, mineral rock. I mean, mining the Xeno in this stuff. Holy smokes, I can just imagine what that's like, right? Yeah, so there's the Xeno up there. I guess doing that Xeno, it wouldn't be too bad. That wouldn't be such a bad thing to do. Okay, everything looks kind of groovy out here. So we have some really dark stuff here with palm trees. What kind of biome is that? Yeah, so is this the weird palm trees that I seen earlier? Maybe it's kind of got that darkness spot to them. Let me have a look at this for a second. Yeah, it's almost like a swampland. There we go. Yeah, the base is going to have to be a lot larger, right? But really, this base is a science base. It's not really a production base, right? And everything that I've been building off of it has really been stealing from science. So the oil stuff, well, all the stuff for oil is literally being stolen from lines off of the science base, right? We've got the iglium coming in here. It goes through the steel, which we are using in the science, and then after it goes through the steel, it goes out to oil. Plates that are being used by science are then turned around and sent out to oil. So, yeah, I'd like to actually come out here to the desert, right, out here, because it's really flat out here. It's awesome. And I'd like to, well, I don't know about this mountainous area. This looks like it could be a nightmare, but I know out here, it's really flat, right? And I'd love to actually, start, building my base out here in the flatland, right? I think is the way it's going to have to go. Where am I? Yes. Well, we're kind of moving. Yeah. So this mountainous stuff is junk, right? But the deserts are awesome. They're flat. They're easy to work with. You can just build all day. That is the one thing nice about them, is that they're really easy to deal with. Let's see. We got a little bit of bubbly tree over here. That's kind of different. Bubbly trees. And then, of course, these are my drone areas here. But I will say, the desert stuff here, the desert in the water, makes it nice and easy to build. As long as you have enough platforms, you're good to go, right? I mean, you can platform to death out here, right? So, yeah, I mean, I expect that these will become my new, this will become part of my new base out here, because it's just so much room. So much room. Yes, dude, you deliver my stuff. That's right. I need you to deliver my stuff and do the things. In fact, I'm expecting that this did not even hurt these guys at all, right? Let's see how much is in the box. Yeah, these guys aren't even hurting. I could take these boxes, hook up a second platform if I really, really needed to, and we could even use this platform for 2 different deliveries. So that actually works out really good. I am very happy about all this. So that is drones, cargo ships, if you want to name them that. As we're doing stuff and things here. I mean, this looks beautiful. I will say, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There you go. With that, I do got to get ready for this this truck that's probably going to be here in about 5 minutes to take this first load out. And this is the way it's going to be for the next couple of weeks. I got this this guy stops by once a day, and he picks up the boxes I've done that day to clean out these rooms and all the stuff. So with that, push that button there, Max. I am Max. This has been Foundry. That is a cargo delivery ship. Droning away, and we're building this stuff all around. You bet. Of course, a big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to Data and Mr. O, I appreciate it very much. I hope you guys both have a good neighborhood. You bet. And of course, everybody watching later on, thanks again. This will be back tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll probably keep doing the research tonight and then look at assembly lines. And then I'll probably start building a big platform out here to start building a big base, right? If we go into the map here just for a quick second, I would like to get a steel line up and running. So I noticed there's like a xenoferrite thing there. But we need some iglium. So the iglium is there. We need a good test site for this, right? So there's an iglium ore vein there. It'd be nice, like, I would love to set up a steel site where we do 2 ore veins and see how it goes, right? But it looks like I'm not getting very lucky to get xenoferrite and iglium together. That's a little bit of a bummer. It's not that, it's not like we can't, like, we could build steel over here and ship in the xeno, but it's just kind of a bit of a bummer because it'd be nice if they were close together, right? Anyway, we'll make something happen tomorrow, people. We'll fire up these drills, see how they work, right? And if I don't blow anything up, hey, that'll be great. Thanks everybody for hanging out for today, and this will be back tomorrow. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.